You're watching TVC News. The National Hajj Commission says it has begun the scrutiny and screening of pilgrims in conjunction with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and other relevant agencies to achieve a drug-free Hajj from Nigeria. A delegation of the National Hajj Commission made this known when it paid a courtesy visit to the governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi.
As part of efforts instituted to stem the tide of drug cases among Muslim pilgrims traveling to Saudi Arabia, the leaders of the National Hajj Commission converged on Enugu to deliberate and educate state coordinators on what is expected of intending pilgrims of Hajj missions. The chairman of the commission says although the commission has not recorded any case of drug trafficking in the past 3 years, it very much needs the collaboration of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, and other security agencies to ensure that Hajj operations are drug-free.
We know how strict the Saudi law is, and we know how committed they are in enforcing their laws. So we make sure that our pilgrims are in 100% compliance, and this will continue to do. And I will use this opportunity once again to congratulate Mr. President and the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for demonstrating enough capacity to save Zainab Aliyu from this unfortunate incident.
Abdullahi Mokhtar Mohammed said the commission has also introduced more stringent measures with improved media advocacy to educate pilgrims on what is expected of them as they embark on their holy mission. The commission seized the opportunity to ask the government of Enugu State to equip the State Hajj Commission to enable it meet up with mandatory requirements.
For the last 3 years, we have not recorded any incidents of carriage of drug during the Hajj operation. And this we are able to achieve through aggressive sensitization and strict scrutiny and screening of the pilgrims' luggage. To some extent, we have some restricted area during Hajj operation that once the pilgrims has been screened and he passed, he won't have access to come back, and he will not be allowed to be contaminated by any other person in whatever guise.
On behalf of the governor, his deputy, Cecilia Ezelo, promised that the state would look into the request made by the Hajj Commission. The federal government is poised towards ensuring that no pilgrim ends up in jail and the country is not brought to disrepute by their actions.